The Congressman's penis, of course, was John Grisham's as-yet unpublished debut novel. And I'm delighted to say that we've got exclusive serialisation rights.
Oh boy, here we go.
Penis. Chapter 1. It was 4:30 a.m. Sound of a dog barking rent the Philadelphia skies. Mickey Stantanio opened a resentment-filled eye. F***ing dog, he spat, stretching his arms and throwing his novelty doggy alarm clock at the wall. The dog barked again. Balls, frouted Stantanio. That was actually a real dog. I'm going to have to buy myself another alarm clock. Stantonio stood up on his bed and bounced up and down, shouting, "Whee!" until he fell awake. That's better, he chuntled. "Good morning, Mickey Stantanio, P.I.," he greeted himself. The accent slightly changed from the beginning here. It seems more appropriate. Yeah, I'll stick with it.
Yeah.
Hugging himself like the long-lost friend he was to himself. He looked at his bed, his empty bed. "Oh my God, where's Janet?" he whispered to himself. Oh yeah, he remembered. She left me 12 years ago and emigrated to Namibia. Stantonio removed and incinerated his pajamas, bed sheets and teddy bear. No trace of him would be left in this one-star boutique motel. He put the kettle on, took it off again, and chuckled to himself. That putting the kettle on my head joke really works better when someone else has said, "Put the kettle on," before I put the kettle on my head, he admitted, drinking a cup of cold and unbrewed tea. Just then he saw something in the middle of the table. He approached it cautiously. "Shit," he said. "What the f*** is this? It's wooden, flat, seemingly with no writing or distinguishing marks on it. Oh, hang on, that is the middle of the table. But hang on, what's on it?" Stantonio, the 48-year-old private investigator, table tennis aficionado, and erstwhile owner of a 5-foot-long iguana, reached out to pick up the unexpected parcel. "What the f*** is this?" he repeated. He opened the box. His eyes widened each other in amazement at what lay within. "Shit on a pineapple tree," he growled. "It can't be, can it? It can. It's a congressman's penis." "But," he growled, "which congressman? And which of his penises? I better take this down to the lab and have it checked out." 20 minutes later, Mickey Stantanio, P.I., was sitting in his favorite cafe, Menopausal Brenda's on 13th and Gooch. Before him on the table sat 2 coffees and a penis. So, Mr. Penis, what's your story?" opened Stantanio, casually flicking a bacon rasher into his mouth. The penis lay motionless on the table. Stantanio thumped an eggy fist on the dispassionately formica surface. "That's your game, is it, penis? I want to know whose penis you are, why you're not on that person anymore, and how you came to be in my hotel room." There was a timbre of desperation in Stantanio's voice that morning. 48, divorced, broke, lonely, and with a congressman's penis staring him in the face over a plate of grits. This wasn't the life he signed up for when he joined the force back in 58. And the last thing he needed, today of all days, was to have to take fingerprints off a congressman's penis. He finished his breakfast, leaving his solitary sausage understandably untouched on the side of his plate. He had his flaws as a man, did Mickey Stantanio, but he also had a sensitivity to the feelings of his dining companions.
What is happening?
"Come on, penis. We're going to get to the bottom of this." Stantanio... Wait, hang on. Stantanio winked a flirtatious kiss at the chef, apologized, explained that he thought the waitress was still at the till, and promised it would never happen again. He picked up the penis, and he was just about to put it back in his glasses case when, "Wait," said the penis. "There's something you should know." "I'm all ears," said Stantanio, instantly realizing the biological inaccuracy of his claim, even as the words were still warm and wriggly in his mouth. The penis took a deep breath. "What I'm about to tell you is going to make Watergate look like a fucking Taiwanese kid's nativity play." "Awesome," said Stantanio. "Wait till I tell Brenda about this. She's going to come crawling back to me like a slice of cheese." The penis fixed Stantanio in the eye. "I'm not just any congressman's penis. I'm the penis of Congressman." And at that moment, a shot rang out. Stantanio jumped behind the coffee machine and held his hands together to form an imaginary pistol and prepared to return pretend fire. Another shot, a door slammed, a car revved. Stantanio emerged. "Kapow! Katwang! Kapow!" he shouted as he gave himself covering fire whilst running back to his table. But the penis The congressman's penis. Gone. Man, that is seriously annoying, he said. Someone knew that penis was here, and I wanted it back. Why? Chapter 2 next week.